Bath & Body Works has fully updated their store. Semi-annual sale is over and they have so much new product for spring. It is like new everything, and we had some very exciting collections launch today. So I'm just going to be doing a big old New Year spring kind of haul here, since this is kind of their spring collections, Valentine's Day collections. You guys know I already kind of went over the new Everyday Luxuries that I have here. I have a whole video on these. They launched 7 new Everyday Luxury scents, so I'll link that video down below and we will talk about them briefly here, but those are finally online. So I'm going to share everything I've been purchasing at Bath & Body Works in the last couple of weeks. I have so much fun new spring stuff to show you. Let's go ahead and start with what I'm probably most excited about, although I was very excited about the Everyday Luxuries, but I have been waiting to get my hands on their new Sweethearts collab. When I heard this was a grape scent, I was so intrigued, and I love a good collab. I'm excited to see Bath & Body Works collabing with more than just Netflix shows. I think they're going to continue this trend for quite a while. I feel like collabs are very successful for brands. I know makeup companies do them all the time. I think it's because people get nostalgic about certain things, their favorite show, their favorite candy, and this is perfect for Valentine's Day. So I did pick up a few things from the new Sweethearts collab. I will show you guys a little clip when I was in the store, because this is actually a really fun collection. They have so many cute accessories. They have, of course, all the body care. There's body lotion, body cream, shower gel. There's a candle, there's hand soap. Everything is in the same kind of grape scent, and they even have some really fun accessories too. I saw the little pocket bag holders, there's an adorable candle holder and a mirrored tray, and I saw some socks in store today as well. I'm probably forgetting something, but everything was adorable. So I picked up, of course, the fragrance mist in this collection. This is the packaging. It has little conversation hearts all over, so cute, and the notes are candied grape, sweet berry, and powdered sugar, and even on the back it says, "I love you to pieces, be mine." Such a fun little touch, and you guys, this smells so good. It's definitely a unique scent to my collection. It smells immediately like a grape candies. Like, you do get this fizzy grape in the powdered dusting that's on the candies as well. I don't know if it necessarily smells like a sweetheart candy, because I feel like those just, they kind of taste or smell chalky in a way. But this scent is so good. I've never seen Bath & Body Works do a grape scent before. I feel like the closest thing to this would be, they had this random rare scent called Sugar Coated. This was like back in 2021, I think. And it was kind of like a candy scent. It was only available at outlet stores because it was like a Canadian exclusive. But that one was definitely kind of a fun candy scent that smelled like sweet tarts to me. But this one definitely gives really yummy grape candy, grape soda, and I think it is really fun. If you guys like really sweet scents, I think you'll like this. If you're not into grape, this is definitely going to be a pass. I could definitely see this being hit or miss, but I think it is so fun, and I'm so happy I got my hands on this one. I just got the mist for now. This isn't a scent I feel like I need to have in a matching cream or lotion. I feel like eventually I will pick up the shower gel if possible, if there is like a good body care sale soon. So for now, I just got the mist. The store today is buy 3 get 3 free, which is not a bad deal, but I've heard there be a sale next Monday. I don't know what the sale would be though, so could be a good one, could be not. But if you're like, I cannot wait for these, the buy 3 get 3 really isn't that bad. I also got in the Sweethearts collection the candle, also called Forever Sweet. It has the little conversation hearts on it. So cute. This one also has the same notes: candied grape, sweet berry, powdered sugar. I get more powder candy in this one and less grape than what's in the fragrance mist, so I feel like maybe more people would like this one. It seems a little bit light, so we'll have to see how this one kind of throws. But I'm really not the best judge of candles these days, because I've switched to just using a warmer instead of actually burning them. I just feel like it's better overall to not be like inhaling the candle smoke fumes. So I've been using a warmer instead, and I feel like the warmers don't always give off the most throw, but I feel like they're the most safe. And you know, having cats in the house, I don't always want to be burning candles. So that's just what I've been doing, is using my warmer. So we'll see how this one goes, but I had to pick that one up as well. They do have a small candle sale today. It's like $10 off or something. And then the last thing I got from the Sweethearts collection was this little tray. I'm obsessed with these. They've been coming out with them for the recent collections. Like Emily in Paris had one, Bridgerton had one, and now they have one in the Sweethearts line, and this is so my style. I love all of the little hearts on the side. It is mirrored, and these are fun just to like stick around your room, use them as decor, and display your lotions, your mists in here. You can kind of pick some out that you want to use for the week, so you can like do your project pan, I guess, with fragrance, if that's a thing. But yeah, I thought that this was adorable. So I did grab this for the $24.95 price point, but I did not pick up any other accessories. I'm trying to be good and not really buy as many because I'm going more minimal with my decor. I'm tired of having so much stuff around. It's easier to clean when you don't have so much things, and the candle holders especially are really pricey, and sometimes I don't find that they're worth that much because I feel like you can find like similar things at TJ Maxx that would be a lot cheaper. But yeah, I'm trying not to go too crazy with the accessories as I used to. But let me tell you, it was really hard to resist the, I don't know if it's a duck or a goose that's been going viral. I guess looking online, it's called the Silly Goose, and it's pretty cute. It's a goose with a floral umbrella. It's so random, but it is pretty adorable. But like, it's not really my style to decorate with, I guess. So I did pass on it, even though everyone's going crazy for it. Like literally my store manager had said there was a line outside the door on Friday when they launched the Silly Goose candle holder. I was like, oh my gosh, people are going nuts for this thing. But the candle holder is really popular. I already sold out online. They do have a really cute wallflower plug, and it looks like a little car fragrance holder as well. But yeah, the Silly Goose is like the it item right now, which is nuts. Now let's go ahead and get into some of my other purchases here. Let's go over the Valentine's Day collection. So of course the Sweethearts collab is part of Valentine's Day too, but also up front they have their big Valentine's Day setup where they have some cute accessories, and they also have Strawberry Pound Cake and Sweetheart Cherry returning for Valentine's Day. Two of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Sweetheart Cherry, so I am so glad they brought that one back. It is like one of my all-time favorite cherry scents because it has so much pistachio in it. It is so delicious. I do not feel like it smells like cherry medicine at all because again, you get way more pistachio and then the juicy cherry in the background, and it's almost like an even more gourmand version of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So good. So happy it's back. I did see the art on this collection, the labels, not everyone's a fan of. I don't know if this is AI or what, but people are saying it's AI art. I'm not big on AI art. I always believe in supporting local artists, and a lot of AI art is stolen artwork. So I really hope that's not the direction that they are going with. But I don't know. I did think the packaging was kind of cute. It's like almost this 3D looking design. I do think it's cute, but I'm not really a big fan of like AI art in general. But besides that, I did get just a couple things from the Valentine's Day stuff. Now, I did not need any mists. I already have a full-size Sweetheart Cherry. I am trying not to buy backups in 2025, so that is just something I do not need, even though I do like the packaging. But Sweetheart Cherry, oh my word. So happy this one is back. I did smell it in store, and to me, it smelled the same. It is so delicious. So I actually ended up buying it in just a lotion because I've been trying to use lotions instead of the body creams, even though I much prefer the body creams for their thickness and the moisturizing effect I get, and I also prefer the packaging on them. It's usually cuter than the lotions. The lotions always look so basic, but these will last a heck of a lot longer in your collection, and if you have a lot of scents like me, it takes a while to go through everything. But I do like to have a matching type of lotion for some of my all-time favorite scents, and Sweetheart Cherry is one of my all-time favorites, so I did pick that up in a lotion. I just use a reward on that one because it's $14.95. This was really exciting to me, but Strawberry Pound Cake actually got a body butter. I think this is the first time they've had a body butter. Unfortunately, they did not give one to Sweetheart Cherry. Wish they did. I would have bought it in a heartbeat because I love the body butters. These do last really well. They last longer than the body creams if you're going by expiration and all of that. These can last like sometimes 4 or 5 years for me, which is quite a while. So I got Strawberry Pound Cake body butter, and I am so excited about this. Now these are probably the most expensive thing in the line. These are $18.95, but it smells just like my delicious Strawberry Pound Cake, which kind of reminds me of like a strawberry cheesecake. Very creamy, very sweet and delicious. I love this one, and I'm so glad they do bring it back every single year. Going back to Sweetheart Cherry, they did launch a candle in Sweetheart Cherry this year, so I had to grab it. I don't think they had this last year. Again, it's one of my just favorite scents. So yummy. If you guys liked their toasted pistachio candle, you will love this one. It just adds in a little bit of cherry, and it's like the most delectable scent. So I did get that. I did get quite a bit of candles, which I have been trying to cut back on, but they had some really good ones for spring. So we can kind of jump into that next. I picked up quite a few spring candles. I mean, quite a few for me. It's not that many, but I've been really liking a lot of the scents they're coming out with. They have so many new candles out and some returning favorites like Main Street Bakery. I did not buy any of that one, surprisingly, but I have quite a few of it already. It's a really delicious like banana pudding type of scent, and they just had some really nice fresh ones for spring. This one I already dove into. I really liked this like neutral collection. This is Sweet Orange and Agave, and this reminds me so much of like the, I think it's like the Volcano Capri Blue candle that's like at Anthropologie. It smells like such a pretty fresh citrus, and it just, this is the vibes I want in my home. I feel like this works for all year round. It gives like this really nice fresh citrus. It smells clean. So I really enjoy this one. It has effervescent citrus, golden agave, and jasmine musk. Highly recommend. It is so good, and I feel like it's just such a nice neutral scent. A little bit light on my warmer, but I still really like it. In that same collection, I picked up White Iris and Cedarwood, and I think Paul Reacts had said this one smells like Glossier You, which it does a little bit. Definitely like Glossier You or If You Musk from the Body Care, the earlier Everyday Luxuries. Unfortunately, that one's being discontinued. But this one does smell really nice. Very fresh and a little bit woody. This is Iris Petals, Warm Cedarwood, and Fresh Bergamot. And then the last one, this is one of my fave candles of all time. This is Pink Lavender and Espresso. Again, in those same neutral labels. This smells so freaking good. If you guys like lavender marshmallow, it's kind of like lavender marshmallow candle, but add in a little bit of coffee. I cannot get enough of this one. It's so delicious. This is Rich Pink Lavender, Caramel Espresso Beans, and Smooth Vanilla. One of the like top 5 Bath & Body Works candles for me. So those are all kind of my new things, but let's just quickly go over the Everyday Luxuries again. If you guys missed my video or if you're new, I'm just going to go over these very quickly, but these are finally in stores now. So the original Everyday Luxuries collection launched last year, and basically they came out with a bunch of scents that were essentially inspired by or duping high-end perfumes. Very popular ones sold at like Sephora and Ulta. These went really viral last year. They did discontinue quite a bit of them for semi-annual sale, but now they've come out with 7 new ones, and so far they've kept 2 for sure. Maybe Eau Cherry. Still don't know what's going on with that one, but it does not have any new body care for it. Maybe they will bring it back later this year because they do have another round of these coming a little bit later. So let's just quickly go over these and what I think the dupes are. Again, these are just my opinions. Bath & Body Works does not give like a list to employees or a list to the stores as to what the official dupes are. So we kind of just have to go off of guesses. Does it mean I am right? No. Does it mean I am wrong? Not necessarily. necessarily. So these are just my thoughts. I have all the perfumes that I think they are duping, so that's what I am going off of. I'm usually pretty good at figuring out dupes in my opinion, but you know, some of these may not be 100% spot on, and I could be wrong about some. But you have to keep in mind they're going to be duping popular scents, bestsellers, not like random ones from Diptyque, you know, stuff like that. These have to be like well-known scents. So the first one here, this one is Your Cheeky, one of my favorites in the new collection, and I think that this one is similar to Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Blush, which I think does totally make sense. This one smells spot on to me, and this is so strong. This is one of the strongest of the new Everyday Luxuries, and I feel like the name, it makes sense as well, because Good Girl Blush, cheeky, they kind of go hand in hand. This has pink peppercorn, warm almond flower, and vanilla bean. This is a very nice perfumey, sweet berry floral. Absolutely beautiful. Just think girly scents, pink, spring. Absolutely gorgeous. Viva Vanilla, this one is staying. This one came out last year officially, but now they have body care for this. I forgot to mention they came out with body creams, shower gels, and mini perfumes. I think there's travel sizes of these as well. No lotions unfortunately, but they do have matching body care, which is amazing. So Viva Vanilla is rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. And this one 100% to me is Snif Vanilla Vice, and the more I think about it, the more the name actually does make sense. I know that Snif Vanilla Vice came out just like maybe a tad earlier than Viva Vanilla, so I don't really think they had time to make a dupe of it, but if you think about it, Vanilla Vice kind of reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Vegas. And then Viva Vanilla is like Viva Las Vegas. I don't know. That's just kind of my guess. But it's kind of a smoky vanilla. It's like Baccarat Rouge, but add like a ton of vanilla in my opinion. Next we have Midnight Addiction, and this one I think is similar to YSL Black Opium. They don't smell like super spot on to me. I keep thinking maybe this one has a little bit more vanilla, like maybe it's a little bit more similar to the La Parfum version, but it's definitely in the Black Opium family. I smell the vanilla, I smell patchouli, I do smell the coffee in here as well, and this one has ripe plum, rich almond flower, and addictive coffee bean. Next one is Guilty as Fig, and to me, I think it honestly has to be Fleur Father Figure. That was a very popular scent last year, but I do think that this one slightly is just a tad bit more fruity, but I smelled this in store without having Father Figure next to me, and that's instantly what I thought of. It's a scent I know very well, and it's very heavy on the musk, very skin-like. So I still think this is Fleur's Father Figure. I know some people were saying it's something like Joe Malone Fig, but personally I don't think that's a top seller. I don't see them duping that scent, but I think this is very similar, but maybe not 100% spot on. It's probably hard to nail the scent like 100% completely, but I think that this one is really close, just slightly more fig, but it has fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. And I said this in my last video, but don't buy this thinking it's going to be like super fruity, juicy fig. This one, again, very skin-like, very heavy on the musk, slightly woody undertones. Next we have, this one's probably my favorite, Loyal to You, and this one is really similar to Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, but I think this one smells even more like lemon candy and less, some people get lemon cleaner from Devotion, but I think this one has even more sweetness than the original Devotion, but extremely similar. It has sweet lemon blossom, orange flower, and vanilla marshmallow. It's definitely more lemon candy than lemon pound cake. Then Covered in Roses is back, and this was a dupe for Parfums de Marly Delina. Such a good Delina dupe, oh my gosh. They smell so freaking similar. This has ruby berries, sugared rosebuds, and blush amber. Delina is like a $300 fragrance. One of the most beautiful fragrances out there, I will say. I love the exclusive version. It's very sweet, but this is very heavy on the rose, but it has almost like a very sweet, jammy dry down. I love a sweet rose that's not like too headache-inducing floral, so this one is amazing for me. Next is Seeing Rouge. Obviously you can guess this is probably a Baccarat Rouge dupe, and it's definitely the closest Baccarat Rouge dupe we've had from Bath & Body Works. In the Stars has always been similar, but there's always been slight differences. I feel like in the Stars is slightly more unisex. It has a little bit more like peppery undertones to it. This one's definitely more spot on. You get like the sweetness. It's very sweet, sugary, saffron and amber. And this is definitely the closest Baccarat dupe that they've had. Was this needed? Probably not, but Baccarat has been like the most duped, I would say, perfume out there because it was so popular for the longest. So I feel like a little late on this one. It's a little bit overdone, but I mean, it is a pretty similar scent profile. Next we have Aqua Hour, which I don't have a ton of super fresh aquatic scents, but to me, I would say the closest is Acqua di Gioia from Giorgio Armani. This has watery bergamot, fresh peony, and salty cedarwood. It is so just like fresh and a little bit beachy, but not beachy sunscreen. It's like the ocean air and the waves, but it's very fresh and like slightly a little bit floral from the peony. It is such a beautiful scent, and it definitely reminds me of Acqua di Gioia. And lastly, we have Madame Mystique, which to me smells exactly like YSL Mon Paris. I know people want to kind of argue about this one. I mean, it could be a lot of different things, but it smells identical to YSL Mon Paris. I will say that. People have said that there's like a new strawberry scent that's actually supposed to be Mon Paris, but nobody knows what they're actually duping, so that's not like correct information. To me, the new strawberry one coming out sounds a little bit more like Fleur Strawberry Letter than Mon Paris. Mon Paris is not like a heavy strawberry scent. Yes, it has berries, it has patchouli, and this one also has the bright red berries, the rose puddles, and the sultry woods. And yeah, it smells just like it. I think the name kind of makes sense. Madame is like a French term, so Mon Paris would make sense, right? But also people were thinking maybe on the lines of Chanel, but looking up Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, I feel like that has different notes than what are listed in this one. But that is my thoughts on all the new stuff that's at Bath & Body Works right now. There is so many things. You'll have to take a look even in store online and just like see what's new, because there is so many fun new scents out. Since they cleared all their Christmas stuff, now they had to make room for a bunch of new things, and it is like a whole new store in there with so many fun collections out right now. So let me know what you guys are excited to pick up. Did you guys shop today at all? Are you waiting for a good sale? Let me know down below. Again, I'll have all these products linked for you that I talked about today, but thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.